What happens when the two most destructive forces in WWE history decide to bury their rivalry and unite for vengeance? The entire foundation of the wrestling world shakes to its core. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar didn't just walk back into Raw, they stormed it together, side by side, and the message they delivered was a death sentence for Seth Rollins and his entire faction. This wasn't just an alliance, it was a declaration of war, a tsunami of destruction rolling straight through WWE with Paul Heyman caught in the crossfire. And before we break this historic moment down piece by piece, smash that like button, hit subscribe, and ring the notification bell, because this is the kind of war you do not want to miss. Rep the powerhouses too. Grab the Roman Reigns OTC 1 collection, Brock Lesnar's Beast Incarnate gear, and even Paul Heyman's Wiseman merchandise, all linked below. Support the channel and choose your side because WWE has just been split wide open. Last night on Raw, the impossible became reality. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar, once bitter enemies who tore each other apart for years, stood shoulder to shoulder and marched toward the ring with Paul Heyman frozen mid-speech. The arena went from deafening cheers to stunned silence as Reigns snatched the microphone, his voice cold as ice as he declared, "Paul, you once spoke for us, but now you're nothing more than a puppet for a false prophet." And before the crowd could even process those words, Brock Lesnar grabbed Heyman by the collar, his face twisted with fury, and growled into the mic, "Tell Seth and his dogs that the Beast and the Tribal Chief are coming, and we're not coming for belts, we're coming for souls." Heyman's face drained of all color, the audience stood in total shock, and the two titans dropped the mic and walked out, leaving the entire WWE universe speechless. This alliance changes everything. Roman Reigns and Brock Lesnar together create a nightmare scenario, an extinction-level threat to Seth Rollins and his so-called revolution. And just when you think it can't get more dangerous, factor in the looming presence of The Rock, a wild card ready to tip the scales with the terrifying weight of the Anoa'i family empire. Backstage whispers reveal that Braun Breaker and Bronson Reed are shaken to their core, while Seth Rollins is already scrambling to redraw his strategy, realizing his faction may be staring down its own funeral. The unanswered question, though, is Paul Heyman's role in this war. Is he a helpless victim being tossed around by powers beyond his control, or is he still the master manipulator, secretly orchestrating both sides for his own survival? With Reigns and Lesnar aligned, vengeance burning in their veins, and The Rock waiting in the wings, WWE is on the brink of its most explosive war ever. If this apocalyptic alliance has you fearing for Seth Rollins' revolution, smash that like button right now, subscribe for non-stop updates, and hit the bell so you never miss a single second of this chaos. Can anyone stop Reigns and Lesnar united, or are we watching the birth of a destruction no one can contain? Drop your thoughts in the comments, and let's get the debate raging.